guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly, almost unnoticed, but quite powerful. A rush could easily have blown your defenses down, could easily have blown your defenses down. Did you hear me whispering hello? Did you see me waving goodbye? Did you notice
Так,
that I
вроде
didn't
все
cry?
настроено.
I guess I just brushed.
Так. Сейчас. Это. Та-па-па-па-па. Так. Окей. Если я правильно помню, нам сейчас надо нарисовать, чтобы научиться делать порталы.
The old woman, Lady Alvane, was it? She said something about using my craft to focus my powers, to learn how to open a shift at will. I guess it's worth a try. I did it! On my own, I did it!
April,
Oh, Mother. What's wrong with you?
touch me. April.
What's happening to you, Mother?
I am dying, April.
But you can't die. You're the Mother, the White Dragon. You're eternal. Aren't you?
The mother is,
Бессмертие.
but I am not. It is time for the new to replace the old,
Что-то эта фраза не
for
очень
the
понял.
seed to
Ну
grow
ладно.
into a flower, and for the withered and the grey to turn to dust and pass on into the ages.
Help me understand, please.
Take my blue eye, the crystal. You need it.
But I can't.
Take it, quickly.
Thank you. Please don't go.
I am tired. The war with chaos has taken its toll on me. I wish I could have seen my children grow up.
When will the egg hatch?
When I die and turn to dust, be here then to witness the new mother.
I promise.
Be who you are, April. Do not be afraid of that.
Who am I?
My daughter. My own daughter.
А ведь осталось яйцо.
Be who you are. Sister? Sister. I can do it now. I can shift.
Вот,
It's not easy, but I can
вот да,
do it.
но Дейзи, мы же в
Rod doesn't
мастерской
need
были.
me, though. I think I've done all I can do in Arcadia. I have the 2 Arcadian Dragon's Eye jewels, the disc, and a star map. Now I need to find the Guardian, the 2 missing jewels, and somebody who can help me decipher the star map. And I have to look for those things here, in Stark.
Ничего, найдем. Во-первых, кто прочитает звездную карту, я и так помню. Да и нам нужна его помощь. Он же нам обещал поддельные документы дать. Так, вот сюда. Как же тяжело без звукового сопровождения. Тут оно точно должно было быть. Ну да, я точно помню, что тут были какие-то звуки. Ай, надеюсь, Dreamfall пощадила это напасть. Липер, сюда гони.
Sorry I'm late.
Whoa! It's the fake ID girl. Hold on.
You got it?
Where you been, man? I've been holding on to this for a week now. Yeah, a week.
What's the trouble? I paid up front.
What's the trouble? What's the fucking trouble? The trouble is, baby, this thing's hot. It sizzles, man. They catch you with the shit on my hands. They
Ну
can be
слушай, не
20
поймали
bleach.
же.
Like you wouldn't get twice that for any of the stuff you have in here.
Yeah, but that's mine, man. Mine. My problem. This here is yours. Shit, take it. I don't want it anymore.
Да ладно, соберу.
What up?
That's all.
В смысле это все? Погоди. Мужик, вот тебе карта.
Any chance of you deciphering this for me?
Looks old. This old? It looks old. It's gotta be old. What do you do, rip off a museum or something? Because I'm cool with that.
It was a gift. Would you be able to calculate the coordinates of that cross based on the positions of the stars?
Shouldn't be a problem as long as this thing's accurate. I'll just do some chem trace tests. See when it was made and then figure out the rotation of the constellations and calculate the... Yeah, sure.
And what's it gonna cost me?
This time, you still got credit from the AG unit you gave me. Works like a fucking charm. I'll tell you, baby, it's hot. I can float like the wind. Tuts. Even with 2 people on at the same time. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to know that. So, when can I get the results?
Ну да. Слишком
Can't
очевидно,
explain
что он
it
имеет в
here,
виду.
but I'll call a friend of mine. Owes me a favor. Come back later. Yeah, later. Much later.
Sure.
And hey, don't wait a week this time.
Got it.
Как будто то, что я пропал на неделю, зависело от меня исключительно. Так, ладно, мы получили документы, мы отдали ему карту. Отлично. И, по-моему, проснулся человек-сосед. Его, правда, не слышно. Сейчас, секунду. Ну да, это явно человек-сосед. Ну, либо мы взорвемся во время стрима. Хотя вроде звук откуда-то сверху. Все. Человек-сосед уснул. Так. Если я правильно помню, то с поддельными документами нам к этому лифту. Охранник сказал, что мы туда не пройдем. Ха, а мы пройдем. Пройдем и не почешемся. Часы зарядились. Так, короче, вот те удостоверения. Пустил меня. Да, это так работает просто. Окей. Я думал, ему надо его предъявить. Так. Что теперь? Зал ожидания, шаттл. Коробка от пиццы. Так, коробку от пиццы возьмем. Если она подсвечивается, значит она нам нужна. Ну, что ты хочешь, игра 90 какого-то там года, 99-го, если не ошибаюсь. Так, на коробке с игрой написано 2000. Но это, наверное, переиздание, точнее, когда это русское издание было. Ну, короче, что ты хочешь от такой старой графики? Так, зал ожидания. Есть зал ожидания, есть шаттлы. Давайте сперва. Есть магазин одежды, но нас туда не пускают, судя по всему. Так, что в зале ожидания? Ну да, тут на самом деле не хватает, на мой взгляд, именно сглаживания. То есть все очень, как это называется, очень острое. А в остальном-то все, да, вполне себе. Так, тут есть представитель. Хорошо, больше тут никаких локаций, ничего нет. Зал ожидания. Что, вылеты есть. Куда можно вылететь? В трубу.
It's a list of today's departures to the orbiting stations. Most of these are bound for the Morning Star, an MTI-owned station in geostationary orbit above the city.
МТК, утренняя звезда. Окей, запомнили. Значит, нам видимо, нужна компания МТК. Ну да, раз звездная карта, нам явно надо будет куда-то лететь. Чтобы куда-то лететь, нужно понять, куда лететь и как. Куда нам расшифровывают, как, видимо, мы этим и занимаем. О, тут есть проход. Магазин одежды и какой-то мужик.
They got the coolest clothes in that.
Так, что там
I could
кулос?
definitely do with a change of clothes. And so what if this store's way out of my league? After what I've been through, I deserve to splurge a little.
Окей.
I
Переоделись.
look good, I feel good. Thank God they had a thermal shower in there. I needed a proper disinfection and delousing.
Блин. Магазин с дезинфицирующим душем. Звучит круто. Окей, это, видимо, верхний город какой-то важный. Так. Здравствуйте, мистер полицейский.
Officer,
Yes, ma'am.
can you direct me to the MTI building?
Certainly. See that huge, massive, towering
Вот это
building over
вот,
there?
видимо.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Какой вежливый полицейский, не то что внизу.
Wow, it's a faux Roman palace. How very Las Vegas.
Надо с тобой поговорить, да?
Hi there, Jerry.
Gerald, do you have an appointment?
Дератизация.
I'm visiting a friend of mine.
Oh, really? Then your name would be in my appointment diary, yes?
I don't know.
You don't say.
No.
Then I suggest you turn around and...
Как насчет
What floor is
взятки?
Jacob McAllen on?
We do not have a Jacob
Do you have any
I'm
McAllens at
not
all?
about to
Good for
divulge.
you,
Gerald!
Так.
How do I call
You
the
do
elf?
not.
All right,
No,
then.
you misunderstand. You are...
Мгм.
How shall
You
I
were
put...
homesick the day they taught diplomacy, weren't you, Jerry?
Gerald, please leave the building.
Погоди, я доставляю пиццу.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Gerald! And if you do not leave, miss, I will be forced to call the police.
О нет, только не полиция. Блин, у меня такой дурацкий голос. Так, вот, короче,
Got a
у меня
pizza delivery for Mr. McAllen.
Really? There's been no... Wait a second. Weren't you in here before?
Не, меня тут не было.
Yeah. Been delivering pies to Venice. I ain't been up here before. Nice hood, clean pavements, good air.
I could have
Все это
sworn...
первый, как я, нет.
Oh, very well. Give me the pizza and I will see to it that it's delivered to Mr. McAllen as soon as possible.
No can-do, guy. This has got to be delivered now before it gets cold. You know how Mr. McAllen gets when his mozzarella is cold.
I can't very well leave my post, so... All right. Step into the elevator and I will send you to Mr. McAllen's office. But I want you back down here pronto, do you understand?
Да, конечно, я сразу же назад. Сразу же, вот вообще в ту же секунду. Лох купился. Так, что у нас есть? У нас есть стол.
Papers. There's nothing here that... That's my name. And my address. Obviously there's...
Говоришь, ничего
God,
интересного,
they've
Эйприл.
been tracking me, watching me. Uh-oh.
А вот и сам Макалин. Интересно, Эйприл, на что ты вообще надеялась?
You were the last person I'd expect to find here, Shifter. I've spent an obscene amount of money and resources tracking you down. Since before we knew your name, before you even came to Newport. And then you simply walk into my lap, like a mouse into a great big trap, looking for the cheese, I'd imagine. The Guardian, well, he's not here, I'm sorry to say.
Почему вы все говорите так тихо?
Elsewhere, awaiting your
Вы все выпили пивка, да?
You do have them, yes. The directions to the Guardian's realm.
Нет.
I know where the entrance is.
Но
but
будем
it's
говорить,
not
что есть.
you.
Хотя их нет. Ха-ха.
You're not. That's unfortunate. I thought you were such a bright young girl. Especially considering your heritage. But apparently I was wrong. At least you have the disc and the 2 jewels I'm missing in your possession. So good of you to bring them here. I thought I might have to go pick them up myself.
I have friends.
Oh, you do? You do. The very best friends, too. Don't make me laugh, girl. Did you really expect your good buddy Cortez to tell you the truth? Or to come to your rescue like a knight in shining armor? He's been using you. Tobias, Cortez, the bloody kin, all your friends. They've been using you for their own selfish reasons. They're no different from me, Shifter. No different at all.
Да и как...
How have they
Короче,
been using me?
как же они
The
меня использовали,
Sentinels.
хотя я ему не верю.
They say one thing, I say another. It's all subjective, isn't it? Does the fact that I want to reunite the worlds and allow mankind its true destiny sound like an evil deed?
No, but the way you go about it...
The way I go about it? What about the damned Sentinel? They've kept the truth from most people for millennia. They've buried the past and indoctrinated Arcadians into their own outdated faith. No. You have been kept from the truth just as much as everyone, Shifter. You are just a piece in a grand game of chess. You're not even a big piece. You're a pawn. Now, give me the disc and the jewels, the dragon eyes, and then we can wrap this game up. I'm quite certain you know more than you let on about the Guardian's realm.
Да ничего я не знаю.
I'll have that information too.
И как бы это даже почти правда.
I'm not giving you anything.
I have an army of devoted soldiers in this building, Shifter. I run this city. What are you going to do? Round up a mob of your friends? Forget about shifting as well. There are magical barriers against that in this building.
All right, I give up. Here's the disc and the jewels.
You see, I wasn't lying to you, unlike some of your accomplices. You don't have a choice. You must give me what you have.
Fine. Who the hell cares anyway? I'm exhausted and I give up. Cortez has abandoned me. I've hurt my two best friends in the world and... Maybe you're right. Maybe you're no different from the Sentinel. Maybe they're as bad as you, and maybe you deserve each other. It doesn't matter, you've won. What are you gonna do now?
Let me guess. This is where the heroine coaxes a confession from the villain before the final act of the play.
Черт, он разгадал мой хитрый план.
Very well. I'm all for a satisfying
Но все равно купился. Ха.
I have the disc and the jewels, the key to the tower. And soon, if you play along like a nice little girl, I'll know where the gateway is.
Значит, Страж у него.
Apparently not. I thought I might, so I decided not to kill you. But now that I have the Guardian himself, your role in this game is up. After you tell me what I need to know, of course.
Then what will happen to me?
Nothing. I'll let you go. You can do me no harm, and I'm not a cruel man. Not unusually so, at any rate.
Надо чуть-чуть прибавить. Вот так вот сделаем.
How did you get the other two jewels?
I've had one of them for ages. The other came into my possession only a week ago, as luck would have it, and now I have the last two, and the disc.
Why didn't you go look for the jewels and the pieces of the disc yourself?
I would have, but my power over Arcadia has been disturbingly limited.
Вот единственное, что не помню, что с ним непосредственно
The tyrant have
случится.
proved a valuable addition to my disciples, and with their help, I've dispensed with most of my opposition in Arcadia. But still, locating the stones would have required the cooperation of the Sentinel. Now, I may be a charismatic man, but I doubt they would have told me anything. And those wretched magical races, you think they would have cooperated? No. They were waiting for their savior, their prophecy come true. And you seem to fit the bill. Why not take advantage of that? As for the jewels, the white and the blue of the Drykin were not likely to submit to me. And that was a battle even I'd be well advised to avoid.
Окей, что случилось с
What happened to
Кортезом?
Cortez?
Cortez. I had Gordon take care of him. He was just interfering too much for his own sake. There are rules, and he broke them. He brought you into... He broke the rules.
What will you do once you open the
Куда он
gateway to
меня
the
привел?
Guardian's
Не
realm?
понял.
Gordon Alloway will take the Guardian's place in the tower, and he will rule according to my plan. The worlds will be reunited, and the Earth will be one realm, as it was, and as it should be.
So, this is all part of your master plan to rule the Earth?
When you put it like that, I guess... yes. But I'll be a fair and just ruler, my dear.
Все так говорят,
What's
особенно
the
тираны.
point? You're like, what, 60? In another 60 years, you'll be dead, and then what? Leave the kingdom to your firstborn?
I'll be around a lot longer than
Эйприл,
60
ты еще не
years.
догадалась, что это один из
A
драконов?
lot longer. You really don't know me, do you? You really don't know anything about me.
Apparently not.
But time is ticking, Shifter, and the wheel of the balance is turning. Please, enter the elevator to your right. I want to show you something.
Вот этот. Что он нам хочет показать? Коллекцию порно? Нет, это не похоже на коллекцию порно.
What do you think?
What is it?
This is the end result of the centuries of work and research the Vanguard have done. A breeding ground for shifters such as yourself. Warrior shifters. So tell me,
Ну, тут не школа людей, тут бридинг граунд, типа поля размножения, как это сказать. Родильный дом.
I'm impressed.
Будем ему
so you should
подыгрывать.
be. There's technology here that could, well, it has changed the world in ways you could never understand. Now, give me the disc and the jewels. And don't try anything this time. I might have to hurt you myself.
Это что такое? Хранилище? Непонятно. Выглядит как хранилище, да.
I will ask this one last time, because I am
Я
a
не
patient
знаю.
man. Where is the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
Врите.
And I'll say this one final time because I'm a patient woman. Go screw yourself.
That's all I needed to know. I'll leave you alone here for a while. When I come back, I'm sure you'll be a lot more cooperative.
И что же заставит меня стать более сговорчивым? Ты даже не оставишь охранника, который меня начнет избивать?
From McAllen's little demonstration, I'd say that was some kind of...
Ой.
Elevator locked. Hoverpad exit closed. Hoverpad exit?
Да.
coming after me.
Нет, что делать-то? Сохраниться. Самое время.
Oh, this wasn't such a good idea. Hey, you wanna try discussing things over a hot cup of mocha instead of all this killing April business? Guess not. Well, help!
Так. Блин, даже нету звуков магии. Буду сам озвучивать. Все, он...
Cortez!
You've been keeping some rough company, señorita. Better be more careful in the future, no?
Where have you been?
What? Were you worried?
Yes, no, I mean, I was scared you were, you know, dead.
So you care about me. Ave Maria Purísima. What am I going to do now without you telling me to get lost?
Don't joke about this, Cortez. I've been in a lot of situations these past few days where I could have needed your help, but you weren't there.
Perdóname. Forgive me, señorita. I've been indisposed. When I finally managed to escape my prison last night, I began looking for you. You left an interesting trail, I must say.
What do you mean?
For one, the border house, most of Venice for that matter, was under guard. There seemed to be some question as to how you managed to escape the Vanguard agents.
Magic.
So I thought. You've been picking up a few pointers in Arcadia.
I'm turning into quite the Girl Scout. It's amazing how resourceful you can be when you're in a bind.
I see. I've noticed.
Ай, блять, сука. Ай, это не испанский, сука. Это понятно. Переводится как понятно. Господи. Мне хочется... Не знаю, кто это переводил. Тут нету имен. Привет. Привет. Я тут издеваюсь над... Смеюсь над переводом игры. Но тут на коробке с игрой нету имен переводчиков, к сожалению. Как авангард поймал вас.
With a small army, and with the help of a very dangerous man, Gordon Holloway.
Это, если что, уже почти конец игры.
Not the most personable guy in the world, and he could really do with some sun.
Gordon is a creature of pure logic. He was split in two halves when he was a child, one bound to Stark, the other to Arcadia. The victim of terrible Vanguard experiments, I'm afraid.
The Chaos Vortex, right?
That's him. He's magical and chaotic, half untethered. What some people would call his soul. Gordon would have been Guardian had the Vanguard not destroyed him.
I heard the story. Can he still be
Нет, не
Guardian?
ходил.
The Vanguard
Я
believes so,
потому что не
but if
очень
he
знаю,
did
как это
become
правильно
Guardian,
делать,
he
при
would
учете
twist
того,
and
что
corrupt
я
the balance to his own benefit.
живу в одном
What the
месте, временная
consequences would
прописка в
be,
Москве у меня
I
в
fear to
другом
even
месте, а нормальная
Have you
подписка
told me
вообще в
everything I
Нижнем.
should know,
Поэтому я
Cortez?
даже не выяснял особо.
About this? About everything that's happened to me in the past, say, week?
I've told you all I can tell you.
Yeah, sure. You know, I overheard a conversation between you and your friend, Father Raoul, and then McAllen.
Jacob McAllen? He's here?
He was. He released that mutant freak on me, so that I'd tell him where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is.
Ay, Dios mío. We must get you away from here. He's a very dangerous...
А вот он, да.
Why, if it isn't a family reunion.
I could smell your hand in this, brother. The Vanguard. Was this the extent of your originality? If you had to meddle in the affairs of mortals, would it not have been prudent to show a little subtlety?
He seized the
Ну, блин, меня вот никто не
and
ловил.
bound him for 1,000
Ко мне только тогда от
years.
Единой России приходили.
Free at last, brother?
Я сказал, что мне неинтересно, и закрыл дверь.
I didn't picture you walking amongst men in a man's body with a man's name, McAllen. The balance must not have dealt you and yours with the best of hands.
The balance will cease to be, brother. The scales will topple, and the old walls will fall. The age of dragons is imminent, whether you join us or not.
Join you? You symbolize all that I despise. You hate and fear these mortals so much, you bring on chaos to destroy them. But you will only succeed in destroying yourself. Our time will come eventually, but not by your doing.
Are these worlds of mortals so important to you that you forget who you are?
I never forgot who I am. That crime is yours alone, brother.
Cease. There is still time. You are blood of my blood, kin to my kin. You are immortal dragon, and our destinies weigh the scales of the universe.
Where do you get all those cliches, kin to my kin? Doesn't it ever bother you that you sound like a badly written play?
Oh well. I will not miss your sarcasm, brother. It always felt a little strained. Tabas!
Мне вот интересно, как жители города отреагируют на то, что у них тут драконы дерутся посередине плетня.
Cortez! Cortez's watch stopped. Oh God, his heart. That's what Brian said Cortez called it. His heart. His heart has stopped. Cortez is dead. I can't believe that. It doesn't make sense because... He's gone. They all die. God damn! I can't. Everybody I love dies. Everybody I love.
Да не бойся, Эйприл, твоя подруга все еще жива. Кто-нибудь там тоже еще жив. Все хорошо. Не все умирают. Ну, то есть многие, но не все.
Unlock containment chamber? I think yes.
Так, забираем камень. Все
It's the
забрали.
complete and assembled stone disc.
Отлично. Тогда валим в лифт. Макально, надеюсь, тоже сдох. Хотя не факт. Да, я только отдала пиццу, все
And
хорошо.
what, pray tell, took you so long? Excuse me. I'm talking to you. Stop.
Пока
Screw you,
Джерри.
Jerry.
Он же не Джерри, он же Джеральд. Мудила. Так, отлично, мы пролетели. Что теперь? Теперь надо за звездной картой вернуться. Так, вот сюда. Быстрее, Эйприл, скорее. Время никого не ждет.
Hello? Flipper?
Oh,
Кажется, Флипперу
Oh my
нехорошо.
god, what happened to you?
They shot me. They took the fucking map.
Who?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to, but they promised me I'd walk again.
Who did?
Holloway, the Vanguard. I had a deal with them. Then, when you come back, I sent word they wanted the map, information on it. They wanted you.
You sold me out to the Vanguard?
Oh, I'm so sorry. They threatened me with They said you can walk again or you can fucking die. Your choice. My choice.
Ну,
I understand. Just take it easy. Don't move too much. I'm gonna call the cops and then...
No! No, don't. I'm dying. They would just put me in jail. Listen to me. April, the map, I deciphered it. They took it with them, everything. But I made a copy.
это логично, что ты сделал копию.
Over there on the screen.
Странно, что эти ребята не заботились тем, чтобы тут все нахрен сжечь.
What am I looking at?
I played with the map you gave me, and though there was information missing,
Why don't you just take it easy for a while? Don't say anything.
They took it. See the flashing cross? That's the destination on the map. Some kind of anomaly, I guess. Nothing about it in any data bank, but
Утренняя звезда.
right next to it, there's a spaceport, the Morning Star. Transfer terminal to the colonies, luxury hotels, casinos. If you need to get to the position on the map, that's the way to do it. Go to the Morning Star. Holloway was bringing something with him up there to the station. I heard them talking about it. Sounded important.
The Guardian? It's gotta be the Guardian.
These guys are bad, the worst. You gotta be careful. I'm fucking telling you.
I'm the only chance we got.
I know. Get 'em. Get up there to Morning Star. Go to the Morning Star. Do what you have to do now.
I will.
I'm sorry.
You okay, Flipper?
Все.
Flipper!
Так и помер Флиппер. Кого еще мы не убили?
Thanks, Flipper.
Блин, забавно, что, по-моему, фотографии, дневник и лист из оргпластика ни разу не использовались вообще. Хотя ношу я их всю игру. Так, мы знаем, куда нам в космопорт. Зал ожидания. Наверное, к этой мадаме. Бежим.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you today?
Fantastic, and you?
I am just fine, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
Well, isn't that just peachy?
I guess. How may I help you today, ma'am?
I'd like to register as a colonist.
Very good, ma'am. You won't regret this decision, I can assure you of that.
I'm sure I will. In fact, I already do.
Yes, well, we'll do our best to find the perfect colony for your tenure after you fill out a simple multiple choice form and...
Why not just call it slavery? I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
Oh, no, ma'am, certainly not. Our colonists are given the best of care and a full salary to go with their assigned tenure.
Whatever. I just need to get on a ship that'll take me through to the Morning Star transfer station.
We do have a ship leaving this evening with colonists bound for Bokamba 8, and
Привет,
that does
Наташа.
stop at the Morning Star. But I'd suggest you go through our pamphlets.
Отлично, остановится на
Sign me
утренней
up
звезде.
for... what was it? Bokamba 8? That's where I want to go.
All right, ma'am. If you would just hand me your Newport ID card and place your right thumb on that black square, we can get you registered. There. That's it, ma'am. You're registered. Now, if you just take your baggage...
У меня нет
No
багажа.
baggage.
Nothing, ma'am? Well, you will receive everything you need when you get to the colonies, so no problem. Just head up to gate number 1 and wait in our lounge. And I have to remind you that if you choose not to board your ship this evening, you will have committed a corporate offense, and you will be subject to imprisonment.
And a nice day to you, too.
Ладно, это было забавно от себя. Все, летим в космос к финалу. Да, до финала 2 главы осталось. За сегодня мы допроходим. Вот это и следующее. Толпа
Everybody
народа.
looks tired and lost.
Так, куда нам? А почему я опять в другой одежде? Я же специально в модном бутике
Very
переоделся.
snazzy outfit. Orange goes so well with my hair.
Так, что тут
It's a
охранник?
station guard keeping the colonists out of restricted areas. In other words, making sure we don't get out of this hall.
Окей, а нас отсюда не выпустят. Ну, пойдемте в туалет. Может, в туалете есть какая-то канализация, труба, еще что-нибудь.
Locked. It's locked. There are 300 women here and the ladies' room is locked. Good God! This is one journey I'd prefer not to embark on. Deep breath. Try not to breathe.
Да ладно, не так уж плохо в мужских туалетах. Так, тут есть кабинки, тут есть раковина. Еще автомат продают.
Instant heat. For that special moment when manly vigor is required. Fast. Ha! Their secret revealed.
Окей, возьму парочку.
Thank you for purchasing Instant Heat, the #1 source
Вдруг
of manly
пригодится.
vigor. Please be advised that excessive use of Instant Heat, the #1 source of manly vigor, can cause involuntary spasms and discharge.
Ага. Так. Что у нас
I
тут?
feel like I'm spending my entire life pushing trash from one place to another. Weirdest thing, that. Hey, looky, it's a hole in the wall. Cleverly concealed.
Так, что у нас тут?
It's screwed tight. Curse the day I traded away my screwdriver.
Да ладно, ты обменяла отвертку на отличную птицу, а крутить болты всегда можно монеткой. Правда, эта отличная птица осталась в другом мире, но я уверен, она выживет.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Looks like it leads into a larger ventilation or service duct of sorts.
Угу. Что показывают? А. Это, видимо, где я. Так, а чё? Мужской туалет. Служебный выход 12, служебный выход 11. Туда нельзя. Ну, давайте начнем по порядку с 11. Ага, тут камера. Туда можно? Да не...
It's a surveillance camera. It's connected to the station feed via an optical cable.
Оптический кабель. Оптический кабель. Что у нас там? Дальний коридор.
If I go any further, I'll be caught on camera, and that's one show I don't want to be the star of.
Ага. Тогда, значит, нельзя. Ладно, посмотрим, что во втором коридоре. Явно надо как-то сломать камеру, чтобы это...
It's one of the station guards.
Так, ну понятно. Ломаем камеру, привлекаем охранника, прорываемся. Стоп, секунду, надо к охраннику. Что?
It's a coffee mug.
У него есть кофейная кружка. Отлично. И сыпем ему таблетки, возбуждающий план. Огонь. Но перед исполнением этого плана я схожу один раз покурю и больше до конца стрима курить не буду. Потому что не так уж много и осталось. Надеюсь. Все, я быстро вернулся. Наушники. Так, как нам только скрутить-то камеру? Ее можно руками скрутить или надо чем-то? Можно. Ой, у вас камера сломалась. Бежим нахуй.
What's going on? Who's there?
Здесь
Hey, hold
никого
on,
нет.
stop right there.
Здесь никого нет. Так, так, так. Их. Возьми
Is
возбуждающий.
one enough? What the hell? I'll use all of them, just in case. It's not as if I'm
Ну
gonna
что
be
ж,
leaving them
добавим
myself.
охранника в список трупов, которые мы делали. Как это правильно назвать? Ага.
What the heck are you doing in here? This is a restricted area.
Я искал женский туалет.
You're going back to the pen with the other colonists, Missy.
Ай. Как будто я не знаю, как отсюда выйти. Я прошел и way out. Я знаю, что путь наружу ведет через сортиры. Так, ждем кофе.
This doesn't taste right. I feel... Mary, Mother of God. I really feel... God damn. Madam Joy's Pleasure Suites on the promenade had better be open. This constitutes an emergency.
Что-то он не шибко бежит в туалет. Или куда-то в аптеку бежит. Короче, на бег это не похоже. Так, что у нас тут? Карта, зона отдыха, камера заключения. Ага.
Everything is clear, Central. Over.
Так, окей. Что еще есть? О, пальто. Думал, это стул, а это пальто.
There's something in one of the pockets. It's a short and thin cylinder. A magnetic key, I believe. That might come in handy.
Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out.
Отлично. Так, сейчас надо сохранить на всякий. Угу, это камера заключенных. Мне, видимо, нужен номер 5, потому что он единственный активный.
It's an electronic lock with a sliding cover. It's an electronic lock with a sliding cover.
Открыть я не могу, что ли? Блять. Что я не сделал? Ну, есть логичное предположение. Ну, Эйприл, быстрее, блять, там охранник не будет обедать вечность. Нет.
It's a bank of security monitors connected. Somebody's playing solitaire. I spiked the guard's coffee with a bit of synthetic. I think this is a registry of all the prisoners on the station. Let's see. Yeah, cell block registry. Cell number 1, Agusty Bryan. Cell 2, Ruth Pawani. Cell 3, Morgan Enger. Cell 4, Hammer Hansen. Cell 5, reference G. Holloway. G. Holloway? Gordon? That's gotta be it. The Guardian's in cell number 5.
Да, отлично. Теперь мы точно знаем, что нам в 5-ю камеру. Я так понимаю, теперь мы можем... Ага, мы можем открыть замок, да. Ну, вообще логично, что чтобы мы просто так не бегали по станции и не выпускали опасных заключенных. Здрасте. Вы опасный заключенный?
You were a hard man to find.
You speak Navin. Are you from Arcadia?
No, but I have had a lot of practice. I'm a shifter, like yourself. And as it turns out, the next Guardian, although I'm currently in denial. April Ryan.
Adrian, have you come to free me or to question me more?
I'm with the good guys. Well, I'm all that's left of the good guys.
The balance, it is collapsing. I did not want to leave the Guardian's realm, but I had to.
Nobody's blaming you. But if we don't get moving soon, we won't have time to save the worlds. Can you believe I'm still not getting my head around that concept?
What do we do?
You just keep close to me, and let me worry about that, okay? I've had some practice in subterfuge lately.
I will do as you say.
Так, он будет ходить за нами, да? Отлично. Не надо будет его потом искать. Так, ну теперь, по идее, нам надо в шлюз.
Negative on that command, Central. Somebody's already taking a break. Over.
Угу. Да, а как уйти-то?
Everything is clear, Central. Over.
Так, как выйти на пост?
Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out.
Угу.
Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out.
Воздушный шлюз. Грузовой отсек нам, скорее всего, тоже надо. А где наш страж? Куда он потерялся? А. Грузовой отсек. Помимо коридор. А как, блять? А, по воздушному шлюзу. Отлично. Идем. Так, что у нас тут? Нам нужны какие-нибудь капсулы. Я вот смотрю, горит кнопка. Нам явно на нее надо нажать. Окей. Ну, да иди уже.
From what I understand, this is a gateway to the Guardian's realm. A wormhole, something like that. It's somewhere outside the station?
Not far from this metal box. No, not far. I can sense it. It calls to me. Perhaps a day's journey on foot.
Ага,
We'll
он
be
фут
going a
в
lot faster
космосе.
than that, trust me. Stay here while I get everything ready. Don't go anywhere, okay?
I will not. Believe me when I say I do not want to go anywhere. This place frightens me.
Так, красная кнопка. Надо же, нас даже не катапультировало.
It's a single-person pod, used to maneuver outside the station to do general maintenance and, clean windows, I guess. We used to run simulations of similar pods back in school, just for fun. Oxygen filter? Damn, the filter's missing.
Так, нет фильтра. Где может быть фильтр? Логично, что на складе. Значит, надо опять поиграться с охранником. Туру-туру-туру-ту-ту. Так, ты. Ладно.
Negative on that command, Central. Somebody's already taking a break. Over.
Ладно. Так как...
Everything is clear, Central. Over. Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out. Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out.
Вот они, наверное, будут странно думать, что почему сперва меня сняли с поста, потом снова поставили, потом снова сняли. Кто там в центральной сидит? Что за идиот? Так, компьютерный терминал, штабель, господи, стена. А где я? А, вот я. Я думаю, по терминалу надо глянуть.
It's an inventory database of all the parts stored in the cargo bay.
Ну и...
I'll do a quick search for the oxygen filter I need. Pods, spare parts, oxygen filters. Bingo! They've got a bunch of them in stock stored at L109.
L10-9.
L109.
Это не L10-9?
F202.
Нет.
G34-1. Oh god, this is going to take ages. That's T11. C34-102 and... Phew. Q45... G42 1 2. This whole row seems to be the G42 series. G9810 E1489 to 102
L10-9.
and L109. L109, that's the one.
Кислородный фильтр, отлично. Валим. Валим со станции. Так, ты.
Roger
выйди
on
на
that
пост.
command, Central. Moving into position. Out. Roger that,
Ты
Central.
уходи с
Taking a break.
поста.
Out.
Так, теперь надо вот сюда, направо, сюда. Во. Так, Андриан тут стоит, его не спалили, отлично. Все, мы готовы лететь?
Oxygen filter.
Мы готовы лететь, Адриан. Нет, не готов.
I'm orange.
Или не готов. Я вот смотрю на эту желтую кнопку. Мне кажется, что надо на нее сперва нажать. Типа, все подготовить, а потом уже говорить нашему хранителю, что мы летим.
Step into this machine.
What is it?
It's a pod, a sort of exoskeletal spacesuit. Oh, hell, like you have any idea what I'm talking about. It will protect you when we travel to the gateway. That's all you need to know.
How do I use it?
Well, you don't. Or at least you don't. I will launch myself right behind you, and then I'll come to get you. We'll go through the gateway together.
I understand. One thing, April. When we get to the Guardian's realm, we may be separated, and I must give you a warning.
Of what?
Of the 3 trials before you get to the well of making.
There are more trials still? I thought that since I had the disc...
Спасибо, Эйприл, что опять озвучиваешь мою
And a
мысль.
replacement for the disc that was broken when I deserted the tower. You will still need to prove your worth to the balance, that you can take the responsibility of being Guardian for 1,000 years.
Okay, so tell me, what are these, 3 trials?
The first trial is a trial of might. Defeat a powerful enemy using your talents in war and in magic.
Great, I have absolutely no magical or warrior talents whatsoever. And the second one?
Ну, это, допустим, легко
The second
дальше.
trial is the trial of spirit. Face that which you fear the most, the darkness in your heart to go on.
Spiders?
You may not even be aware of your deepest fear, April. It is locked
Да,
in your
босса
heart.
паука в этой игре не
The
хватает, да.
third trial is the trial of matter. To get to the well of making, you must cross an apparently insurmountable barrier using whatever means at your disposal.
That sounds like the easiest one. So that's it? Pass through those trials and I'm home free?
Yes. Like I said, there is a chance I might not be there with you. And in that case, you must make your way towards the tower.
Okay, got it. Now, let's hurry up before somebody finds us here. Go into the pod and don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Короче, начнем с того, что надо кого-то побить. Это стало интересно. У меня IMAX очки лежат просто. Что ж, мониторы в этом выглядят нам очень отвратительно. Начнем с того, что это как бы пустая зона. Да, монитора почти не видно, если смотреть через одно очко. Кислотный диджей. Да, это я. Могу еще дым упустить. Почему на камере она отображает синим, если это зеленая херня? А, нет, она синяя. Интересно. Влетишь в аномалию, а там, короче, шкаф твоей дочери, и надо морзянкой на часах что-то показывать. Нет, за нами злобный злодеус. По крайней мере, у него злобный костюм. Значит, это злодей. Я вот все же не знаю, что я хотел сказать-то. А что случилось-то? Кортес, понятно, помер. А что случилось с Макаланом, с которым он дрался? Все, у нас
Anybody here?
все драконы сдохли, кроме синего.
Compared to this place, Arcadia was about as alien as my bedroom. Blue sand. Never seen that outside of a Picasso.
Ну, пойдемте. Угу. Это чей-то
There's the
другой.
second pod, but I
Да.
don't see... Adrian!
Но нам явно вон к той башне она так
He's
стоит.
not in here. So he must have survived the landing, but where is he?
Ну, вон туда, Эйприл.
Adrian? Adrian! The tower's closer than it was before, so I'm making progress.
О нет, это хаос.
Oh, God, not that thing again. It's even bigger than before. I thought it couldn't leave Arcadia. I had no idea it could follow me all the way here.
Что с тобой делать? Давай я жахну
The
тебя.
talisman doesn't seem to affect the vortex. Maybe its magic isn't strong enough. The talisman doesn't seem to affect the vortex. Maybe its magic isn't strong enough.
В смысле? Он мне говорит, как будто...
Thing has grown since I last saw it. If it's not stopped soon, it'll consume everything.
А, вот так что ли? Зеркальная магии, да? Окей, кажется, мы всосали хаос. Да, всосали хаос.
If I had wings, I could fly across. Since I don't, I'll just have to head back down to the desert and try to find my way around the chasm.
Это так работает, мы перешли, отлично. Это, я так понимаю, было первое испытание. Ой.
What is this? It looks like... home. It's home. It's not... It's like a projection, but it's definitely the kitchen back home. The way it used to look when I was 8 or 9. God. No, what's happening to
Что
me?
же за
What?
самый главный
Who's
страх?
there?
А, батя. Самый большой страх батя.
Come here.
Конечно же.
I got you something special.
Dad? Daddy? Is that you?
Hush, pumpkin. Come here. Daddy's got something for you.
Please, Daddy, don't hurt me.
Didn't I say to come here? Come here right now, Pearl. Daddy wants to give you something, pumpkin. Come on.
Жуткий батя. Ну, с батей понятно, что делать.
Daddy, please, you don't want to hurt me. You're not a bad person. You're not. Really, don't.
I'm not your daddy. I'm not your daddy. You came into our lives and you destroyed us. You took advantage of us. You're a frightful little beast.
But Daddy, you gave me this. You gave this to me, Daddy. You do care. You do love me. You're just not very good at it.
No. You destroyed us. We were a family, and you... God forgive me. What have I done? What have I done to you?
You did nothing, Daddy. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault that I got hurt.
I'd been drinking, and she was so beautiful. My little April, you were so beautiful. We wanted to give you a home. We wanted to be what your biological parents couldn't be. A family. That night, when we brought you home, I'd had a few drinks with the guys. I was feeling a little dizzy, and then your mother, she says to me, "Hold her. Hold your baby girl in your arms." And I take you, and I hold you, and you look up at me with such startled eyes, like it's the first time you see somebody like me. I fell in love with you, my little baby. You were so beautiful, and you smiled at me, and then I don't know what happened, but I was taking a step forward, and I stumbled. You fell to the floor, but you didn't cry. You didn't even whimper. When the doctors told us you would never walk, oh, my baby, I couldn't stand the guilt. I don't know why that made me into the monster that I am. Why I decided that hurting you was the only way I could face my shame. When you started walking, and then getting better and better at it, it was like you were mocking me. I was such a fool, a selfish fool, and now I lost you. Forever.
I forgive you.
You do?
Yes, I forgive you for everything. I forgive you. I
Forgive you, Daddy.
Вот оно что, Михалыч. Ну, во-первых, мы узнали, что Эйприл усыновленная. Конечно, были на это намеки то тут, то там, но теперь ладно. Но, блин, вот не знаю. С одной стороны, я понимаю, почему его стоит оправдать, с другой стороны, не знаю. Очень это такая зыбкая тема. Отлично, как пройти? Прохода нет. Это, наверное, как в Индиане Джонсе и последнем крестовом пароходе. Надо сделать прыжок веры.
It's some kind of conical sandstone structure. The canyon's filled with dense fog, blocking my view. It's definitely a very long way down, and the walls look much too steep to climb. I'd love to have a look at what's down there.
Так, пройти я не могу.
Foreboding clouds.
Что у нас есть? Талисман. Нет. Диск. Нет. Вряд ли, конечно, но... А, нет, стоп, это должно сработать точно. Окей, мы призвали птичку из другого мира.
It worked!
What? What?
Ворон.
Hello, old friend.
April! What the heck? What happened?
Yeah, what did happen?
You're asking me? I was just, helping this cute little sparrow with her new nest up in Riverwood. Next thing I know, there's a blue light, and then... I thought for sure I'd been shot by a hunter's arrow and that you were an angel. Then I had to look around the place. This ain't heaven. I mean, this ain't heaven, is it?
Я Архангел Эйприл. Ладно,
This is the realm of
не
the
будем
guardian of the
издеваться
balance.
над ним.
Really? Then what the heck are we doing here, huh? Can you open one of those blue thingies and send us back?
Not until I'm done here.
So what do you need me for, then? Please, just make a blue thingy and let me go home.
I need to find a way across this canyon and into that tower over there.
Why don't you just flap your wings and fly, then?
У меня нет крыльев.
That's funny! I kill myself! Flap your wings and fly! Oh, baby! Whew, that's a zinger. I gotta write that down somewhere. Where is
Дурацкая
it?
шутка, Ворон.
Flap your wings
Дурацкая.
and fly! Jeez. Anyways, when did you ever need my help? Oh, sure, you brought me along, let me do your dirty work once in a while, but come on! You could have done just as well on your own. I mean, you just left me high and dry at the end there, didn't you? Just up and left without a word of goodbye.
I didn't mean to leave you like that, Crow, but you couldn't come with me.
Oh, sure. Use me, then leave me. Don't worry, I know how that works. I'm not half as innocent as you seem to think. But I thought we were friends.
Crow, we are friends. Good friends.
That why you gave me the name Crow? Oh, I thought it was nice, all right. Real ring to it. Until I found out what a crow actually is over there in Stark.
Crow?
Right. Crow. The sneakiest, dirtiest, most despised bird there is.
Ты описываешь
They're
голубей,
like
не
flying
ворон.
rats. You even have something called a scarecrow to chase us off with, don't you? I mean, crows are so stupid. They're scared off by straw people dressed in rags. Huh. And that's the name you come up with? Crow? Bah!
That's not...
No? No excuses. I can't bear it. Oh, the pain. The pain. That's all I am to you, a flying flea bag? I'm sorry, I can't bear to look at you anymore. I gotta fly.
Stay and
Лети.
shut up.
But you...
gave you that name because of a cartoon character I loved when I was a kid. His name was Crowboy.
Crowboy?
He was the star of a series of what we call animated cartoons. It's like puppet theater. You can watch on a canvas or a screen.
Puppet. Theater. I love puppet theater.
Crowboy was just the coolest bird there ever was. He was a crow and a cowboy. And he had a hat and a lasso and an albatross called Old Whitey that he rode on.
He had an albatross? His own albatross?
Блин, это так мило.
Every week he'd come to a new town where the bad guys were making life tough for everybody else, and he'd sort it out like a real hero.
He was a hero? Crowboy?
So that's why I called you Crow. I figured you're
Ну,
not a cowboy.
озвучка тут вообще
So it'll be
великолепная,
just
вот как бы,
Crow.
да. Она в свое время точно
I think
опередила.
crows are cool.
Oh, damn. God, right. Me and my big beak. I couldn't keep it shut, could I? I had to say something stupid. I'm so stupid, dumb, stupid, stupid, dumb, dumb, stupid.
It was a misunderstanding, Crow. It could have happened to anybody, even good friends, especially good friends.
Yeah, but I'm so stupid.
Are you gonna keep beating yourself up, or are you gonna help me? Time's running short.
Не, ну с другой стороны,
Of course I'm gonna
в
help
современных
you.
играх всегда есть
Anything for
какой-нибудь
you,
Red Dead
April.
Redemption
Just
2,
hello, Crow
который
what to
отыгран
do,
на
and he'll
высшем
do it
уровне.
like that.
Ну да.
I can be a hero too,
Сейчас озвучка
just like
зачастую очень
Crowboy.
функциональная.
Okay, let me think.
Так, что мы делаем с Вороном? Во-первых, сперва
Crow,
давайте
can you
узнаем,
fly
что в
across the
замке.
canyon to the base of the tower?
Can a chick lay eggs? Well, I know you can't, but yeah, I can do that. What was it you wanted me to
Ну
do?
тут помимо того, что
Just
сама
fly
по себе
across the
озвучка
canyon and see
хорошо
if you can find
сделана,
any weird buttons
тут
or
диалоги
levers or something
достаточно
like that.
хорошие.
What for?
There must be a way to cross this canyon.
Короче,
And
плюс на
maybe there's
плюс
a
дает
magical bridge
гига
that needs
плюс.
to be activated. I don't know, Crow. Just fly across and check it out, okay?
Will do. Hang on. What am I saying? Of course you'll hang on. It's not like you have any other choice.
Вот, кстати, на этом фоне я не помню русскую озвучку уже достаточно хорошо этой игры. А, она была. Я помню, она была.
What did you find?
А мне кажется, там
No
была
bridge,
такая
that's for sure.
стандартная
But
озвучка
there's a well
достаточно.
on the other side, on top of that conical sandstone staircase right below the tower.
Так, колодец.
It looked magical. It had that no good, stay the heck away blue shimmer to it. So I didn't fly any closer. Who knows where I'd end up?
That's gotta be the well of making.
Well, maybe it can be making us a bridge then. Making us a bridge? I'm killing today.
You're easily amused, Crow.
My brain's 1/10 the size of yours. What do you want from me?
But maybe you got a point. Maybe the well of making can help us somehow.
Пойдешь?
It was only a joke, April.
I know, but still.
Так, что еще с птицей можно сделать?
Crow,
Можно
I
в
need you
каньон
to fly down into the
забросить.
canyon to see what's below the fog.
Into the canyon? Below the fog?
Are you scared?
I didn't say that. It's just, well, fog clings to my feathers and... Would Crowboy do it?
Crowboy would do it, but he'd be careful not to get hurt, and he'd come right back up again if he saw anything remotely dangerous.
Of course. Okay.
Блин, вот тут
Hold
опять
tight. I'll be back soon.
чуть-чуть кривой перевод тут, потому что опять отсылка была к этому мультику про Кроубоя. Блин, Кроубой. Наверное, блин, это, наверное, типа, потому что с ковбоем
So what did you see, Crow?
ассоциируется.
What was below the fog?
Прикольное
You're
имя,
not
кстати,
gonna
надо
believe me.
запомнить.
What?
I told you, you're not going to believe
Дай
me.
угадаю, под туманом
Just tell me
ничего.
what you saw.
Nothing.
Nothing? As in nothing out of the ordinary?
No, as in nothing at all. The absence of anything. Below the fog, there was nothing. It was terrifying. Until you've seen what nothing looks like, you won't be able to fully appreciate something. Anything at all. I used to hate this blue sand. I mean, blue sand. What the heck? Now, though, I love it. It's sand. And it's blue. It's something. Not like that. Nothing down there. It was freaky.
So there's no way I can climb down, cross over, and climb up on the other side.
You'll fall into the nothing. I'm telling you, I don't even think time passes down there. You'd be falling through nothing forever.
Damn.
Окей. Так, ты говорил, колодец там
Crow,
есть.
I want you to get me some water from the well of making.
What? Are you crazy? How am I supposed to carry water
В
back from...
клюве.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. There's no way I'm doing that.
Come on, Crow. Your beak is perfect for the purpose. I don't need a lot of water, and all you have to do is make sure you don't swallow.
Hey, magic's got its upsides, I'm sure. I mean, where would social welfare be without magic? But magic water in my beak? No way. What if I did swallow? If I'm lucky, I'll just explode or something. If not, I've heard stories, April, and none of them are very nice. Magic's not a toy. Nor is it a food, and it certainly doesn't belong in my beak.
Please, time's running short and the balance is at stake. You've got to help me, Crow. Don't you want to be a hero?
Hero? Sure. Stooge? No. Oh, curses and damnation and all things mean and ugly. Fine. I'll put my life on the line, tempt fate, and risk a certain and painful death by magical poisoning if...
If what?
If you'll promise to pluck my fleas for the next, year.
1 year? So honor and glory mean nothing to you.
Not as much as a good flea plucking.
Ну, вообще, да, честью и славой блох не половишь.
Deal. Now, fly.
Yikes!
Так, вернулся.
How did it go?
Oh, good. Oh, what we do?
What do I want you to do? I can't take the water, so you're gonna have to do whatever it is we need done with it.
All right, all right.
По-моему, он говорит с британским акцентом.
Okay, let me think about it for a second. I got an idea, Crow. You said there was nothing down there, right? The absence of anything. The water in your mouth is magical water from the well of making.
Whoa.
So what if we add the magic of making to nothing? What happens then? Something, right? Something's better than nothing. Fly down there and spit the water out on top of the nothing. Then get out quickly. Something will happen, I'm sure of it. I'm just not sure what exactly.
Okay. Так. Опа. Почему нельзя было сделать ровный проход? Почему вот с перекосами туда-сюда? Кто архитектор этого места?
But what? Where's Crow? Crow! Crow! Crow!
Где моя
Please
блядская
let him be all
птица?
right, wherever he is.
Где моя
I'd love to have
блядская
a look at what's
птица?
down there. I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Ладно.
It's been a long journey getting here. This is it. The end of the road. All I have to do now is figure out how to get up into the tower. I thought I'd already passed the 3 trials. There's always something. I guess it's not supposed to be easy.
Мне кажется, надо чуть потише сделать музыку. Она голоса перекрикивает. Надо сперва просто посмотреть, что ли. Сезам, откройся. Сезам не открывается. Как там никогда не открывают. Это наш
Thank God you
хранитель.
came. I thought you were lost for good.
My path here diverged from yours. You had to pass the 3 trials.
You were right in warning me. This place is like a Freudian nightmare. The first psychologist to arrange field trips here will rake in a fortune. I mean, talk about shock therapy.
It is a sacred place. Only the chosen few can pass through the desolation.
But then why didn't my hand work on the Well of Making? I mean, I passed all the tests, right?
That is a mystery. You are to be the 13th guardian, are you not? The balance has picked you. Your hand should have unlocked the tower, like mine did.
Why did it still react to your hand?
Even though I left the tower, I am still the current guardian, and I will continue to be until you go through the ritual and take my place. Hold on. I think we're about to move. The tower is letting us in.
зацепился.
I never thought I would see this place again.
It's cold. Was it always this cold?
I do not know. When I was here last, I did not feel much at all.
Well, I'm freezing.
I spent more than 1,000 years in this tower, and yet I cannot remember ever feeling warm or cold. Being guardian, there is just the balance, and our duty to it.
You didn't feel anything?
There are no emotions. Emotions interfere with the balance. I was the conduit between magic and logic, between chaos and order, and I had to be clean.
That sounds horrible.
It never felt that way. I was content, as far as it was possible for me to be content, until the very end when I became restless.
That's when you left the tower?
I had no choice. The balance forced me out. I was polluting the flows that passed through me, through this room, and it was time for someone to succeed me.
So now it's my turn. To be guardian.
Are you afraid?
I've never been so afraid in my life. 1,000 years. Everything will be gone when I'm done. My friends, my family, dead. My world probably changed beyond recognition.
I know, April. I have experienced this myself. When I returned to Stark, I could not believe that all the things I knew, the memories of a life that I recalled as clearly as if it were only yesterday, they were all gone. I was lost, alone, dying, until the Vanguard picked me up from the street and imprisoned me. It shames me to say it, but that was a relief. To be fed, to sleep comfortably, to be warm. You have every right to be afraid. But consider this. Your sacrifice will be the salvation of mankind, of two worlds. What greater gift is there? What greater reward than to know you are like a god?
Believe me, I could do without the reward. If there was any other way, I'd embrace it in a second. But I won't shy away from this either. If it is my destiny, then so be it.
Good. To wish for the loss of dreams and emotions would be wrong. But to acknowledge it in the face of your fears, this proves you are ready.
Okay.
Опять неправильно переведенная фраза, но
What
ладно.
now? What do I do?
Just walk to the edge of the disc. The tower will know what to do. If you are the new guardian, the tower will embrace you.
All right.
А сейчас
here
будет
goes.
неожиданный
1,000
поворот.
years. Now what? Nothing's happening.
You are right. Then it is as I suspected.
What? What did you
Мы
suspect?
никогда и не были
That
стражем.
you are not the one chosen to take my place in the tower. You are not the 13th guardian.
If I'm not, then...
I think I may be able to answer that question, Miss Ryan.
You? How the hell did you get here?
You didn't think your little games back at the station would fool anyone, did you? Well, aside from those moronic and useless guards, it puzzles me why Mr. McAllen could be such a visionary and yet be so lacking in his comprehension of human nature to surround himself with brainless louts.
Maybe because he wasn't human.
He was not? That would explain a lot. If he was not human, then what was he?
You mean you didn't know? He was your boss,
То
and you
есть,
had
кем он
no
был, то
idea who
есть
you were working
Макален
for.
тоже мертв, все
How
же.
pathetic
Окей.
can you get?
Don't toy with me, child. Don't you dare toy with me.
I don't. I do not know what came over me. I'm not prone to anger. In fact, I'm usually quite incapable of it. Must be the environment that's... I don't feel quite right. Like there's something in here that's calling to me. What are you doing to me?
I don't know what you're talking about, Gordon.
No matter. I can ignore this. It's so hot in here. Don't you feel it? The heat?
I'm freezing. Maybe you should lie down for a minute or two.
Maybe you should lie down, Miss Ryan. I actually have a good reason to be here, but you do not. After all, you are no longer a candidate in this race, are you?
I may not become the new Guardian, but neither will you. The balance will never accept you.
Don't be so sure, April. That's your name, is it not, April?
Yeah.
I will be the Guardian. The balance will have no choice. Not with you and the previous Guardian gone. And there's something here, isn't there?
Ну да. Твоя душа,
Someone's...
которую мы заточили в амулет.
No. Not that. Not here. You brought it here, you stupid bitch! Stop!
Чё? Что? Так, драка. Да. Мне нужен талисман.
No, stay away from me, don't, no!
Все, делаем из него нормального человека.
What happened to him?
I'm alive again. You gave me back my life.
I did? You don't sound like yourself. Are you okay?
I do sound like myself. And I'm better than I've ever been, April. I'm whole again.
So it worked? The joining of two halves?
Magic and logic. Order and chaos. I'm in balance now. I am balance. And it's glorious. I'm sorry for what I did to you, April. And to you, sir, I'm sorry for everything.
It wasn't you. Not all of you, anyway.
It was me, but it misguided me. I wish I could undo all the harm I've done to both worlds. Both as Gordon Holloway and as the Chaos Vortex. But I can't undo my actions. All I can do is make sure they'll never happen again. And the only way to ensure that is by becoming the Guardian.
You? The Guardian?
It's my destiny, April Ryan, not yours. I was born to be the Guardian. And although the Vanguard almost managed to prevent that from ever
Нам говорили,
happening,
что
they didn't
Авангард
succeed.
выкрал ребенка, которому
I'm ready.
суждено стать стражем, и проводил над ним эксперименты.
If I'm not going to be the Guardian...
А мы просто помогли ему пройти этот путь.
Something I cannot answer for you, April. Only you can do that. But I don't think the universe is done with you. You are important. Just not in the way you imagined.
He speaks the truth, April. He is to be the Guardian now. It was always his destiny, even though it was taken from him by the Vanguard. We will begin the changing of the guards now, Gordon. And you, April, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice, your courage, your kindness.
Okay, stop. You're making me feel very self-conscious. I only did what had to be done.
Which is more than most people would have done. Your journey here will be remembered, April Ryan. Remembered and retold for all time.
Right now, I'm only concerned about what's coming next. Where do I go now? Where can I go?
That is your choice to make. But do not fret. This world will never hurt you again.
How do I get back to Stark? Or Arcadia, for that matter?
Walk. Walk until you are outside, and then go back inside. It is easy from here. You can go anywhere you wish.
I guess then that this is goodbye.
Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, why not? It's not an impossible thought. Anyway, you guys have an important job to get to. Don't let me hold you back.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Так, я вот не помню. Мне сейчас, по-моему, не вернут управление, да? Птицу мы тут так и оставим. Хотя по факту нет.
So that's the end of that. Funny. I feel almost melancholy, despite everything that's happened. I'm actually gonna miss this adventure. After all, what am I doing now? Going back to school? Live like nothing has happened? Like I'm just a normal person? Well, it's a long way home. I'll figure it out before I get there. Wherever there is.
Hey, April, wait up!
Yeah.
Where you going? Wait! Don't leave me here!
Ничего, Ворон, мы тебя заберем. Хотя я вот не помню, в Dreamfall, по-моему, мы изначально будем разлучены с Вороном. Вот такая вот концовка. Все, что остается, это дослушать конец истории.
And so the story goes.
Is that it? But whatever happened to April Ryan? And did that man, Gordon Holloway, become a good and just guardian?
That is the end. If you had studied your scriptures, child, you would know that the 13th guardian was the last guardian to watch over the balance.
Was it after his reign that the worlds were reunited?
During his reign. Not long after the events I have just described.
Please tell us more. Tell us what happened to April and about the reunification of Stark and Arcadia.
I think I will save those stories for another night. I'm feeling tired.
Миры объединятся.
And it is late.
Это в Chapters будет или в Chapters в итоге этого не будет?
My legs.
Thank you, Lady Alvani. We'll find our way out ourselves. Thank you again for your
Так вот, на
hospitality
тему
and
того,
for
что
your
леди
story.
Альвани это Эйприл. Как там? Сейчас будет главный аргумент за эту теорию. Ну как теорию? Chapters вроде как становится известно, кто это. Я не знаю.
April Ryan. That was such a long, long time ago. And now my story is almost over as well.
You're as healthy as ever. You still got a lot of life left in you.
Вот как бы да, Ворон с ней, как бы. Вряд ли бы Ворон был не с Эйприл.
You're okay.
Но, сука, есть один огромный нюанс.
Why, yes. But those cute little birds, they don't seem to appreciate that. They're holding out for their young, handsome suitors, and they don't have time for an old crow like me.
Well, you got me, Crow. Isn't that something?
I guess. Yeah, sure. Of course. Unless you're not planning on going out there again, are you? On a new adventure? 'Cause, I don't know. I'm kinda happy staying here.
Don't worry, Crow. I think our adventuring days are over. that doesn't mean we can't tell stories, does it?
No, definitely not. Tell me one. Tell me the one about the young, beautiful warrior princess who single-handedly won the War of the Balance.
I don't remember it quite like that, Crow, but let's see. This story begins a long, long time ago, when Stark and Arcadia were still to be reunited, and the Guardian was still on his throne.
Still to be reunited, то есть еще не объединились, а там, блять, когда Старк и Аркадия уже были, еще были единым королевством. Потому что это такой намек на как раз на Dreamfall. Ладно, чё? Эта часть закончена. На очереди. Хороший вопрос, что на очереди. Есть, как говорится, 3 стула. И все не с пиками. Стул первый сразу начать вторую часть Dreamfall. Ну, не сегодня имеется в виду. Все 3 стула не сегодня. Вариант стул второй прерваться на другое. И стул третий начать проходить Silent Hill, чередуя пока что с Dreamfall, а потом с чем-нибудь другим. Мне больше всего привлекает на самом деле стул третий, вот да. Поэтому да. На следующей неделе тогда пройдем, да я думаю даже пройдем первый Silent Hill. Вряд ли за один стрим, посмотрим, мне кажется 2-3 понадобится. Потом перейдем к Dreamfall, потому что, опять же, я не хочу проходить все 3 игры подряд, чтобы, как бы это сказать, в реальном мире между играми прошло лет по 8. И надо хоть чуть-чуть симулировать вот это вот чувство, когда между играми все равно проходит какой-то промежуток времени. Поэтому будем его симулировать, проходя другие игры в перерывах. Вот, Silent Hill. Да, начнем с первого Silent Hill'а. Скорее всего, это будет эмулятор PlayStation 1. Посмотрю, нет ли на него каких-нибудь модов на графику. Потому что со 2 по 4 точно я находил моды на графику, на PlayStation-овскую версию. Да пока. Да все уже, я завершаюсь. Короче, пока не знаю, когда в будни будет Silent Hill, но будет Silent Hill, да. Договорились. Все. Всем тогда пока. Хорошего вечера. Увидимся. Когда увидимся? Когда-нибудь на следующей неделе в будни. Пока.